Hi, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm sorry it's been so long since my last one again. Um, Number of reasons really. I've been really busy with work and I'm doing a course at the moment on UX design, which has taken up quite a lot of time. Family stuff, and quite frankly, I've not been able to think of many good ideas of next videos to do. So if anybody's got any suggestions, please do comment down below. So anyway, today I thought what we'd have a quick look at is some of these popular digital walls that you get seem to have quite commonly at the moment. Now, what I mean by this is it's basically a collaborative tool. Excuse me. And there's loads of different ones available. I've just picked on three different ones today just to give you a bit of an idea. It's a collaborative tool, so if you're in a meeting or if you're working with pupils in a classroom situation, everyone can add things to it from multiple devices, from phones, from tablets, from computers, etc. So it's a really nice way of getting some ideas together and collaborating with other people and everyone having their say kind of thing, really. So really nice idea. So I've picked on three different ones. This is one that I know a couple of my colleagues have used a few times in training sessions. This one's called Flinger. The nice thing about this is it's just dead simple. It really is very easy. Now, excuse me. So the what was I going to say about yeah. So the most of these digital things you can pay for them, and you get unlimited access to everything. If you don't pay for them, there's usually a free version where you can have like three different walls or sessions or whatever going at any one time, which you can delete and so for most people that's absolutely fine anyway. So let me just quickly show you what this is. I'm just going to get my phone on as well because something I'm going to show you in a minute. So on this Flinger one, really simple. This is flinger.fi. You can create a whiteboard or you can create all. The whiteboard basically means it's a bit like post-it notes. You can stick them wherever you want on the screen, and the wall's a little bit more of a grid-like affair. So let's just go to this one first, shall we? Let's give it a quick name. Okay, so you start off with a blank screen. Really straightforward. You can draw on the screen if you want to. You can scribble on it as much as you want, and it kind of neatens it up a little bit for you as well. So if I just type in Andy in a really bad font, it kind of makes it a bit neater. Excuse my noisy dogs in the background. And then the other thing you can do is you can choose a colour and you can type a message in. So, hello, this is Flinger. If I press enter, it bobs it in for me. Because we're on the whiteboard, oops, still got that selected, I just realised. Because we're on the whiteboard option, we can just move this around, we can put them wherever we want. You can zoom in, and you can center the screen, you can zoom in and out, all that sort of thing. You can also change the shape of a message that you want. You can hear lots of noise in the background, by the way. Two of my dogs fighting over a little rope toy. Sorry about that. They are annoying dogs. Right. So you can put different shapes and things in. You can put pictures in if you've got any pictures on your computer. I won't do that at the moment. You get the idea. Goodness knows what will come if I click on pictures. To be honest, all sorts of random stuff. Let's just have a quick look. Go on then. I will put something in. Why not? Yep, there we go. So yeah, really quick and easy to drop things in. And the other thing that this does is if you click on here, it gives you a QR code or a link that you can use if you want. So I'm just going to get my phone up. So I've just got my phone here, and I'm going to scan that QR code. All I have to do is point my camera at it, then tap on the website options. Now, hopefully, when it comes up, there we go. So I don't know how well you can see that. I've not got my phone hooked up to the computer at the moment to show you, but anyway, I can excuse me, I can now click on send on my phone. I can type messages in here and click on send, and that will then pop up on the screen on my computer. As you see, that popped up there. So, and you can have multiple people all connected at the same time, or adding different things. So anyway, that's the whiteboard option. If I just click on back, again, very similar. Just give it the same name for now. So you can choose oldest or newest on first on this one, or most liked first, and you can have a grid or you can have a list. So if I just type in a couple of messages, this is my first message. It bobs it in. Somebody else might be on another device, so if I go to my QR code scanner thingy majig there, I can then get it up on my phone again, and I could be somebody else on another device, and I could start putting messages in as well. Hello. I might just change the colour of it as well. There we go, send, and it pops that in. So really quick and really simple to use. There are a few other options in here as well. You can choose to have it full screen. You can have session rules so that certain people can't add certain things if you want to, and that sort of thing. You can export the session so you can have a copy of it at the end. So really good if you're working on, say, like a project with lots of different people who are in different places perhaps. Particularly at the moment with some people still working from home a lot more than previously. It just gives people more of an opportunity to sort of collaborate on things. So anyway, you get the idea. You can also click on things that have been added and you can like them. So quite a nice idea for like a bit of a voting type system as well. So you could get a whole load of people putting their ideas on the screen, and then you could ask everyone to vote for one or two of those ideas. So really useful. Right, anyway, that's Flinger. Very similar sort of thing. This one is called Padlet, and again, this same sort of idea. This one's got a few more templates and things, and so it's still quite simple. Not quite as simple as Flinger, but certainly not much harder. Excuse me. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of different templates on this. I'm not going to show every single one. So you've got like a wall, you've got like a scrolling type stream version, you've got a grid type effect, a bit like on the other one. Got like a bookshelf type thing. You've got one that's a bit more like a text kind of chat. So you've got a map one. You've got a canvas one where you can join things together, and you've got a timeline, which might be quite good if you did perhaps doing like a history lesson or something like that. So let's pick one of these. Let's go for this one. Select. Now I've not used all these in great detail. So slightly different. It looks slightly different. I can give it a name. I'll just be really unoriginal and call it the same thing again. And I can add like a little description if I want to. This is a quick test of Padlet. I could use an icon if I want to, so got various emoji faces and things like that. That one looks quite fun. Let's have that one. It gives me a link so I can copy it to a clipboard, or again I can share a QR code and stuff, so you can choose like your colour scheme, you can choose wallpaper if you want to, so there's some quite nice built-in ones here that if you want to use them. So let's go for the windmill. It's quite nice. So a few more options in this one, particularly in regards to like sort of background pictures and things. You can filter profanity as well, so if anyone starts wanting to put anything a bit iffy onto your Padlet, then you can stop them from doing that. If I click on next, I can now start posting. So if I click on start posting, I've got this little plus icon down here, and I can add something in. So let's go for this is my first Padlet. You can write something in here as well, so a little bit more to this one. You can add a few things in boxes and that sort of thing. This is a quick demo of Padlet and the kinds of things that you can do with it. Okay. You can upload files and things to it. You can share links to different websites. You can do Google searches. You can add photos and things, that's like snapshots and stuff like that. So there's definitely a few more things that you can do with this. You can also record audio. You can record small bits of video and stuff like that as well. So yeah, quite a lot of things that you can do with this particular one. So I won't show them all at the moment. And then if I want to share this, I can click on share up here. And I can go to QR code again if I want to, so I'll get my phone back out. It gives me a nice big QR code in the middle of the screen, and hopefully that should pop up. So I don't know how well you can see that on my phone screen, but it's popped up on there. So again, I can add something on my phone if I want to. This is cool. So I'm just doing this via my phone, and it's popped it in for me. So I'm just close that so you can see it better. There you go. You can. So yeah, you get the idea. And like I say, there's quite a few different templates and things available for this one as well. So I've not been through all of them in massive detail, but yeah, quite a nice nice set of things in there. I mean, it depends on who you're using it with. The Flinger one was just super simple. and it kind of does what you need it to do for some certain situations, and it's not one you need to like spend a lot of time explaining to people how to use. So that's quite a nice one if you are doing like a training session for, online, for example. This one's got a few more options in it, so it really depends on what you're using it for. Anyway, let's move on. Now this one's a little bit different. This one's called Miro, and this one's more of a sort of designer-based type thing. So I mentioned earlier I'm doing a UX design course at the moment, which is for an institute based in Dublin, and it's accredited with Glasgow Caledonian University. And part of that, this software might be quite useful because one of my next projects I need to do is what I call an affinity diagram. So it's got like a post-it note type template on this. So this is more for excuse me, like businesses and designers more than anything else, but it could be used equally easily by anybody really. So you can use it for analysing things about products and stuff like that. I've not been through every single one of these, and mind mapping is quite a nice one. That'd be quite a nice one to collaborate with. You can invite people on this one and send them emails, and then everyone can collaborate in the same way. I don't think it has the QR code option on this one as such, but you can share it and share people's email addresses so they can add things. You've got flow charts, you've got customer journey maps, you've got all sorts of different things in here. There's even more templates if I click on here as well. So absolutely tons of different things. So obviously a little bit more complicated this one in terms of what it does, because it is a sort of a research and design type tool as well. So you can use it for absolutely tons of different things. So if I just show one of these examples for now, so this one's quite nice. Create a share board. And this is basically a board full of post-it notes, or virtual post-it notes anyway, and you can click on those and you can type something in. This is really cool. It's got lots of extra tools on this thing as well, so you can add like extra sticky notes, you can add text, you can draw arrows or connection lines, you can draw on it with a pen, you can do lots of different things, you can upload files and images and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, a little bit more to this one. You can change the colours of your post-it notes if you want to. You can do so you can colour code things, all sorts of stuff in there. Let's have a quick look at one of the other templates. Let's try the mind map one. Just have a quick look, see what it looks like. Okay, yeah. So I'm sure everybody knows what a mind map is. So it's basically you have a central idea. Oops. There we go. So we can type in a central idea. So what should we have? And it gives you sort of hints and tips and things on the side of the screen as well, which is useful. But anyway, let's close that for a minute. And we'll type in oops, okay. Yeah, I also need to spend a bit more time on this one to figure out what the heck I'm doing, but you get the general gist of it. Okay, and then you can click on the little plus and it adds things to it. So my videos on YouTube. So you can add different fields and things to that, and colours, and you can do all sorts of things to manipulate it. You've got options down here to video chat with people while you're doing it, and like a voting system as well. You've got all sorts of stuff in here, so quite a lot more to it, and a lot more complicated than the other two that I showed you, but certainly worth it for certain people. And it's not so difficult you can't figure out how to use it. It's not the most complicated thing in the world, but obviously there's a little bit more involved with this one. So yeah, so that was just a really quick look at 3 of these kind of collaborative type online platforms. Like I said, there are lots of different ones. If you just do a Google search, and you can find tons of different ones. I've not looked at them all exhaustively. I'm sure there's some really good ones. I'm sure there's some that are a bit more basic. So yeah, so hopefully that's been useful and giving you a bit of an idea of what you might want to use them for. I was personally thinking certainly some of the simpler ones. I work with visually impaired pupils at the moment, and yeah, I think it'd be nice. It's nice the fact that it's quite inclusive, so because you can use it from pretty much any device and collaborate with others. You could have it on a tablet or something that they can have a lot closer to them. You could have it probably working with a screen reader quite well as well. So so it includes everybody really. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Any comments or questions, and please do give me any ideas for any further videos, because I'm struggling a bit for ideas right at the second, and hopefully it won't be so long till my next video. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.